I feel like we're gonna start every single video like this from now on. Welcome back to Woman in the Jungle. My name is Wumi. Thank you so much for those of you guys who have subscribed since my last video. And thank you so much for those of you guys who continue to stick around and support Women in the Jungle. We have light. NAPE brought us light. Praise Jesus that there is light. There is light. And I'm gonna try and whiz through this video because I'm scared they're gonna take the light in the middle of me speaking. God, please, Lord. If they do, I'm going to leave it inside the video so you can see that I'm not lying. So in today's video, guys, I wanted to go ahead and talk about my NAPE. A lot of you have been asking recently about updates about my NAPE. For those of you guys who don't know, had major issues with my NAPE over the years, and I could never really figure out what was actually causing the problem. But I'm so happy because I've actually figured out what it was. I've been consistent with growing it now for the past kind of year and a half. Actually, I would kind of like say 2 years now. My NAPE is pretty much the same length as the rest of my hair now. It's still a bit thin in certain areas, but definitely is flourishing length-wise, and I'm able to retain definitely a lot more length than I was before. So I definitely will interject some sort of a clip of me showing you my NAPE somewhere in this video. But I just want to go over what I've actually been doing to grow my NAPE back to healthier, to grow my NAPE full stop, because I have always haven't had an issue with my NAPE. From the time I can remember really getting relaxers, I've always had a NAPE. I've always had a NAPE, guys. Definitely always had a NAPE. I've always had an issue with my NAPE. So when I used to get my hair relaxed, the stylist always used to start with the back of my hair, which I could never really understand now, because the back of my hair, being natural, is very clearly a lot looser than the rest of my hair. The hair in the back of my hair, I would say is actually a 3C. Let's see if I can show you guys. So this is the back of my hair. The curls in the back of my hair are a lot larger, and they're just generally a lot looser, and the hair in the back of my hair is a lot silkier in texture than the rest of my hair. So I can't really understand now that I'm natural why my stylist used to start with the back of my hair, because that was actually that would have been the most easiest place to straighten. So I kind of feel as though getting relaxed is for so many years. I've been relaxed since I was, I think, around 3 or 4, if I can remember. I just feel like that area was really damaged. So I kind of like started to experiment when I was natural with ways to grow it back, and I was like looking online and doing the whole, moisturizing, sealing every day. And to be really honest with you, it never really worked. It just happened that I decided about kind of 2-3 years ago to buy a silk pillowcase. And I was using my silk pillowcase in conjunction with obviously doing the regular, tying your hair down at night with like a silk scarf or a satin scarf or some sort of head wrap at night, right? And when I started to do wash and goes every single day, I kind of thought, why am I tying my hair? I just figured that my hair looks better when it's able to roll around on the pillow. I get better second day hair when I was doing that. And seeing as I had a silk pillowcase now, my hair would just be a lot fluffier and I wouldn't really see the breakage. So I stopped kind of wearing the silk scarves, and I kind of like noticed that my NAPE was growing back. Kind of, oh, this is nice. So I didn't think anything of it. I just kept on doing it. My NAPE was growing. And then I started to do my hair in twists and wear twist outs. And then I would use a headscarf at night to keep my twists in place so I could take them out in the morning. And I noticed that as I did that for a few months, I would kind of like notice that I was seeing breakage again in my NAPE area. So I'm like, okay, I think I've kind of like spotted the kind of correlation here between the headscarf and my NAPE not growing. So what I decided to do was I decided to get rid of the scarves altogether and just use a satin pillowcase at night. And guys, it has just been life-changing. I know that sounds really pathetic, but it kind of really has. Just that little discovery has literally transformed my NAPE. So I am no longer wearing scarves to bed. Satin scarves, silk scarves, head bonnets. Even I tried head bonnets for a while, that was having the same issue because of the friction from the elastic on the bands. My nape just seems to be really sensitive in terms of any kind of friction, tight friction on the area, and I would still notice breakage. So I eliminated scarves, guys. So if you're having issues with your nape and you've tried the whole moisturizing, sealing, and really pampering, and it's just not working for you, or not even just your nape, but edges in general, I would say try and eliminate headscarves. You don't really need to wear a headscarf to bed. Get yourself a nice silk or satin pillowcase. Pin your hair down and lay on that at night, and I definitely will tell you guys that you will see some difference, especially if you've tried everything else. I don't treat my nape any differently than I treat any other bit of my hair. I don't baby it, although I have started to now at night really focus on making sure that I am adding some sort of a moisturizer and then using castor oil to just seal in all of my edges, because I do wash and goes a lot, and I tend to do wash and go, and then I won't kind of moisturize at all until my next style day. So I'm trying my best to pamper those areas. So I'm kind of prevention other than cure. Prevention rather than cure. Yes, that's the right phrasing. So I have been doing that of late. But my advice with you guys who probably are struggling with your nape at the moment is to eliminate wearing anything tight on your hair at night or in general for a while and see what happens. Because the friction from the material, even if it's silk or satin, because of the way that it's tight on your head, it can actually damage certain parts it comes in contact with, especially if you're doing it every single night. So that literally is all I've been doing. Like literally, I have just eliminated wearing scarves to bed, and I have seen a great improvement in my hair. Now, I have recently cut my hair again, give my hair a good trim. You guys saw my last video about my hair doesn't grow. So I decided to just give my hair like a little trim and then kind of start again. So I'm going to do another video where I do like a lip check and stuff like that to show you guys, and I want to document my lip growth from this point on. Definitely evaluate what you're currently doing at the moment. I would say eliminate one thing at a time and see whether or not that causes any change. Like for example, if you're going to stop using headscarves and you're going to use satin pillowcase, just eliminate that and continue doing everything else you're doing. See if you see an improvement. If you don't, then you can introduce your headscarves back, not introduce them at all, or whatever. If you want to start moisturizing and sealing daily to see whether you see an improvement, do that. And continue to wear your scarves and see whether you see any difference. To really make sure that your scalp is very clean, because that also may cause certain areas of your hair to not grow properly. But specifically for the nape area, I would say to try and eliminate any kind of tension that you put on that area. I recently got braids. When I came to Nigeria, I actually did get braids, and I kept the braids in for about 8 weeks. I did wash them in between that time. But when I took the braids out, I did notice breakage in really sensitive areas, like around my temples here and the front of my edges here as well, and also my nape as well. So for me, I don't think braids is for me. And if I ever wanted to do some sort of braided or twisted styles, I would just do it on a wig. Crochet is not for me either, guys. Gosh, I've got so many horror stories with being hair, guys, but I think I'm going to leave that for another video. So that's kind of about it for this video, guys. I'm hoping to do some sort of styling video next, or the video after that one, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you guys didn't know already, I do have another channel which is just simply my name, Wumi Akinlagun, and that is going to be a beauty and lifestyle channel, basically a channel everything other than natural hair. I'm going to be doing some vlogging over there of my life in Lagos at the moment, when I return back to London and all of that kind of jazz. So definitely I will have a link to that channel down in the description bar. Guys, if you ever want to know what I'm doing on a daily basis, you can hit me up on Instagram, YOUT. I'll have that down in the description bar or first comment, so you can just click on that and head straight over there. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Snapchat, YOUT, Facebook, YOUT. For those of you guys who don't know, I do have an entirely separate online presence, which is Woman in the Jungle, and that's Woman in the Jungle on all social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And on those platforms I aim to offer a resource for the magical modern day woman of colour to seek inspiration on hair, beauty, so you guys can definitely check that out. I'll have that flashing on the screen or linked down below. And for those of you guys who haven't seen my latest 2 videos, because I haven't posted for a while, my videos aren't actually showing up in that many people's subscription boxes, or you guys ain't seen my videos. So I'm gonna put them right here. So you can just click here and here. I've got a fishtail braided bun look here. And also as well, I've got a video here talking about my hair doesn't grow. So check those videos out. So thank you guys so much again for visiting me. Shut up there! Stupid dog, making noise, interrupting my video. Very stupid. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll speak to you guys later.